All right, so a couple weeks ago, I went to Peoria, which was my first gaming convention. It was in Peoria, Illinois. They were selling, there's a couple booths that were selling video games, but it was mostly like drawings and comic books and action figures and Funko Pops, things like that. It's still things that I'm interested in. I felt like it was pretty dope, especially it being my first time going to one of these conventions. And I plan on starting to go to a lot more this year. There was a game store that was in Peoria, Illinois that I went to as well. So that's where I went to go get my video game fix. But I did pick up some dope pieces from Peoria, and I'll show you here what I got. So I picked up this Storm action figure I got for $10. It still has the original Kmart price tag on it. At the time it was $5.99, and then it was on clearance for $4.79. I think this action figure came out in like 1997, 1998. I'm not opening this up. I'm going to keep it how it is. This is dope. They got Nightcrawler, they got Wolverine and Storm that was in this series. Iceman came out 1997. I was right, 1997. But this is the Weather Fury Storm action figure. As you can tell there, it shows a little bit of a background story on Storm. But yeah, Storm was one of the dopest X-Men besides Wolverine. Picked up some trading cards. This is a Yo MTV Raps card I paid $3 for. They used to sell these cards back in the 90s. Used to have just 90s rappers in it. Be interested to see who they would have in here. And again, these cards are from 1991. Not familiar with Yo MTV Raps? Next, I picked up a Funko Pop. It's the Brahma Bull, The Rock Walmart series. It's like an art series. I think I paid $10 for this one as well too. It's pretty dope. I don't have a Rock Funko Pop, like a single one like that. So it's pretty dope to have one of these, especially it being a decorated one like this. Try to slow down from collecting Funko Pops because I got so many and I'm running out of space. So this is one of the drawings that I picked up from an artist at Peoria. This is a Turtles one. This is pretty dope. Just look at the details of this painting, or I should say drawing, my bad. We got Ralph there. We got Leo. We got Mikey. We got Donnie. But I think I paid $15 for this drawing, and it is a pretty dope drawing. I am going to get a frame for it, and we're going to hang it up somewhere in the game room. So next we got a drawing of the White Ranger. This particular artist had all Power Rangers. He had the pink one, the blue one, the red one, the white one, the green one, and the black one. And fun fact, at Peoria, they did have the original Black Ranger there. I didn't see him there. While I was there, he did not show up yet. But it would have been dope to be able to see him, or to take a picture, or to be able to talk to him, or have him sign something. But as far as Power Rangers go, it was the red one at first, but when Tommy came along being the Green Ranger, then turned into the White Ranger, that's my favorite of all time. Yeah, this picture is just so dope. Just the attention to detail is fire. I think I paid $10 or $15 for this as well too, but it was well worth it. So then we got another action figure. Again, this one is gaming related. We got Chun-Li of the Street Fighter series. I think I paid maybe $10 for this one, but if you can see the original price tag there, it was $7.99. I'm gonna keep this in the package as well too. And I'm not sure what year this came out in, but let's turn it around and find out. Yeah, I guess looking at the back, I'm not sure what year this came out. If someone has more information on this, let me know. It says Funko, so it could be from the people who made Funko Pops. But in that series, they do got Blanca, they do got M. Bison, Ryu. All right, let's start the discussion right now. Do you say Ryu or Ryu? Let me know. I say Ryu. And then you got Chun-Li. Now we got a comic book here, which is a Bruce Lee comic book. There was a guy at a booth that was giving these away for free. He said just pick up a couple, and this was one of the free ones that I picked up. You cannot go wrong with Bruce Lee as far as comic books go. I haven't read it yet, but yeah, I'm into comics too. Collected them a lot as a kid, and starting to get back into collecting them again. But for free 99, I take it any day. Now this comic book I got for free again from that guy, but this here is dope. This is Marvel as classic hip hop covers. We got Doctor Strange there with the Dr. Dre album cover. We got Iron Man with the 50 Cent. We have the De La Soul album cover. That is the NWA cover. We got the DMX one, Wolverine. That's ASAP Rocky there. That's ODB. Miles Morales as the Illmatic album cover. We got the Ice Cube Death Certificate album cover, which is dope. We got Mad Lib there for Thor. We got Raekwon the Chef there as Hawk. This one is the Tribe Called Quest album cover, which was Spider-Man. That's the Lauryn Hill album cover. The Wale album cover. That's the Future album cover. The Jay-Z album cover as T'Challa. And this here is the Camp Lo album cover. And that's dope too. But yeah, just taking a better look at these here. This is fire. This here is Double Dragon for the NES. I've been looking for this game for a minute and just haven't seen the right price. It's not a very expensive game. I actually prefer Double Dragon 2 over this one, but I do have Double Dragon 2. I also picked up NBA Hang Time from this particular game store. You know, I got the arcade, but to have the actual Super Nintendo game, picked this one up as well too for not that expensive of a price. I think this was like $6-7, so you couldn't beat that. So I picked up some Game Gear games just to collect them, just to kind of have more in a stash, and mainly two just for the cases. I spent no more than $1 on these here, so for $4, why not have a couple more Game Gear games to add to the collection? Keeping on with that sports theme, I picked up NBA Action for the Sega Genesis. I don't pick up too many Sega Genesis games like I should, especially boxed Sega Genesis games. I picked this one up. I did play this again as a kid, but for $1.99 for a case game, you can't beat it. Now, I did pick up some Game Boy Advance games. These are boxed. Many are $5, but yeah, don't judge me. We got Cinderella here. I'm never going to play these games, but just to have boxed Game Boy Advance games in your collection, I couldn't pass it up. Strawberry Shortcake, again, don't judge me. And then we have here, it's a 3-pack. You have Operation Simon Says and Mousetrap. Again, these games were $5. Like, you can't even buy a Big Mac for $5. So that was the reasoning behind picking these games up, just because they were boxed and they're in a protective cover as well too. So they'll stay like this until forever. So I did pick up some DS games. I am trying to get more original DS games. I do have a nice little 3DS stash, but here we have Top Spin 3 for $1.99. You can't beat that price for it to be complete in box. And then you have FIFA Street 2 that I paid $5 for. Anything $5 and under that has a case, I'm going to pick up. So it just increases the collection, and you never know if you might want to go for a complete set. These weird sports games could definitely help you complete those sets if you're looking to get it. I'm not into getting complete sets yet, but I never know what I might want to do in the future. But I'm not going to take too much time on these two games here because they're sports games, but just trying to increase my DS collection. And then lastly, we do have a GameCube game. It's the Player Choice edition of Need for Speed Hot Pursuit 2.
Suspect is wrecked.
I paid $10 for this game. Again, Need for Speed is a great series, especially Hot Pursuit 2. The first Hot Pursuit I used to have for the PS1, played it a lot. The current Need for Speeds that they have out, that they remade and remastered, are dope too. I haven't played the new one that just came out with like ASAP Rocky, and it's like cartoon based. So I'm not sure how good that is. If you played it, let me know in the comment section. I might pick it up, but yeah, you can't go wrong with a GameCube game, especially for $10, given how expensive GameCubes are and GameCube games. So yeah, overall, the Peoria Con was dope. It was my first experience dealing with a gaming convention like that. I definitely plan on going to more. I think the next one I'm going to go to is the Midwest Classic that is starting at the end of this month in the beginning of April. It's down here in downtown Milwaukee. That's a bigger one, just to experience it, hopefully buy some things, meet some good people, and just chill and just have a good time. So again, it's your boy Jimmy Got Soul. I'm out. Peace.